Jepka have reached an impasse. Jepka now moves constantly between laboratory crypts and field experiments. He travels by means of a catacomb command barge.
He dares. To ride a command barge is the privilege of overlords, not a lowly advisor to the throne. What possesses him to reach above his station with such open vulgarity?
Fear, O Vargard. Jepka's attentions have lately focused on a human scholar of energies, one Megos Faradov. He worries that this creature's primitive research may yield clues to his technological secrets. Whispers among the Hyrotech circles speak of plans for infiltration and assassination.
Then Jepka's fears must become truth. Gather further samples of his radiative technology to plant for the humans to find. Either this Faradov will make a discovery lethal to the Grand Vizier, or Jepka will expose himself to prevent it. If stars align, we may even witness both outcomes at once.
Swiftly identified a region of the Skitari fortifications badly damaged by aerial bombardment near hours before. A crashed doom scythe provided the perfect cover, for the humans would surely investigate the wreck and, thus, discover the Grand Vizier's tragically misplaced arcana.
The humans have been unsurprisingly slow in sealing the breach from our aerial attack. Their lethargy affords us an opportunity to infiltrate the crash site. Move quickly, and do not become trapped behind their fortifications.
Though the Royal Guard were able to observe the wreck safely, they gathered no further detail on the precise state of the crashed aircraft. This blind spot limited the effectiveness of their tactical protocols, though they were no less determined to execute the Vargard's orders. Mechanicus were not completely idle in responding to the Doom Scythe attack. One of their number, a senior tech priest, was accompanying a work detail to seal the breach. As fate would have it, the creature's path crossed with that of Nepheshah's force.
Necrons, heathen Xenos, by the machine god's holy will, urge the alien and drive them hence.
Our task would be finished if we could simply hand Jepka's trinkets directly to this fool. But his fellow humans would never accept their provenance. He cannot serve us as a courier. Slay him.
Overpower the foe. Punish them. In my sights!
trying to make themselves into a further obstacle, so do not tarry.
There lay the remains of the Doom Scythe, the swift pinnacle of Necron technology struck unjustly from the sky by crude projectiles and left smoldering in a crater.
Plant Jepka's technological baubles along with the human carcass and ensure the scene is believable to human eyes. Remember, they tend to perceive whatever most supports their existing beliefs. An unsophisticated mentality, but a useful one for us. As illogical as it may be, the human brain interprets effort already sunk into a task to make that task's completion more desirable. Thus, the dramatic effort in attempting to survive will make the tech priest's findings seem all the more valuable. Another peculiarity of the human mind to be used in our favor.
Shah's ploy was complete, laying out a diorama worthy of the galleries of Solemnus for its eventual and unwitting audience. But at that moment, a lower-ranking noble of Kivroth's legions approached, accompanied by a formation of immortals.
This lord must be here to recover the Doom Scythe and the immortal that piloted it. An unwished-for complication, but not an unforeseen one.
Vargard Nevershah ostensibly greeted the noble and exchanged the required protocols. In truth, she was communicating silently with the royal guard, for the noble and his immortal companions had created an entirely new problem.
There must be no witnesses to our subterfuge. If the Upatridae learn we are acting without their knowledge, they will suspect treachery. It would be preferable for these warriors to be employed in battling the human enemy, but in these circumstances, they must be destroyed.
Scour the foe! In my sights!
save those who had participated in it. Or rather, there was only one other who at that moment could do nothing with such knowledge.
Another artful betrayal of the betrayers, Vargard. They will surely fall before your machinations, and no sooner than they deserve. Even I can perceive only one flaw in your plan.
Why still your tongue now, deceiver? Reveal your great insight.
Your heroic efforts rest on the frail shoulders of the humans, a species who have proven at once capricious and stubborn, inept at all but destruction. If the Eupatridae could be ousted without relying on the vicissitudes of humanity, your victory would be all but certain.
For once, Godshard, we concur. Had I full command of Kivroth's legions, or the Triarch's enforcers at my side, I would never stoop to harnessing these beasts. Take pride in the fact that I still consider them the lesser of two dangers, compared to harnessing your caged power. The human plague is not our only concern. The other invasive species of the Ozarian, the ones calling themselves kin, continue to raid our lesser tombs. High Judicator, what do you know of these creatures?
The galaxy overflows with vermin. These kin are not unknown to the Triarch, but exist beneath my notice. I take it you feel otherwise?
I will not permit any foe to scurry in Kivroth's shadows. The kin have shown a particular avarice for plunder. By leaving a doomside landing area exposed and vulnerable, I shall draw out a raiding band, and thus learn more.
A reasonable ploy. If executed well, I shall look forward to preparing my judgment of this species.
I have already dispatched forces to lie dormant in ambush. This unknown factor will soon be rather less so.